Day, people, how are you doing? So we've just created a new indicator. This is a live Renko charting software. As you can see, we have our bricks on our chart, our indicator. So I'll just be dealing with our Renko indicator. So as we've got our bricks, so we can basically change our calculation method, which we can be using, right? So yes, I prefer to use the close. So we can use different types of bricks or arrows based on whatever a person wants. Yes, so I prefer using bricks. Right, as they are better represented. Okay, we just changed our brick size. Previously I was using 10, right? So yeah, so this is our Renko live. As you can see, the chart is moving, and I'll put a line just now. This is our bricks, Renko size 10, line type solid, line width 1. So most of these are just there for people who like to change a lot of settings. However, in the final thing, it brings about no difference whatsoever, and the colors there you change based on how you like it. And now for us to keep it live, we have to have a set number of candles which we are actually operating with. So I've just changed it there to Renko size 10. That's the one which I prefer to use. So because I'm on a minute chart, I'm going to put a line right there on this particular candle, and as the time is moving, you're going to see a new candle is going to be drawn right there. And then from here onwards, this is the step index 500. I'm gonna jump to you for the volatility 75 to show you that it actually works also on volatility indexes. However, the thing which must be then changed is the Renko size. The Renko size, that's the one which must be changed because of the particular calculation which governs these synthetic indices. As normal, the current default settings are basically set to function on any forex chart. As you can see, we've actually gone to a new chart. So this is the one for volatility 75. Let me show you the settings, indicator settings. So this is the settings. Now look at this Renko size which I'm using. Now this is because the values of the volatility 75 are quite high. So hence I'm using such high values. We can actually pick any other type of synthetic index. We've got a lot of synthetic indexes, and we can pick any, and once we upload it, we have to play around with the brick size. And once we play around with the brick size, we can actually upload, boom, and crash, and let it upload, and we play around with the brick size. As you can see, they down there, so which means that this one, it's actually too far. I'm not loving it. So let me just add another 0 there and see what happens to it. It closes, it actually moves closer to my chart. So I prefer, with these synthetic indices, we need to use these big numbers such that it can actually become an indicator, which is truly an indicator. But otherwise, if we don't do that, we will not be able to see anything on the chart. As you can see, one boom 1000. So let me try and upload crash 1000 and see if it will still apply the same. Okay, yes, there it is on our chart. It still applies the same type of data on our crash 1000. So this is our indicator. ladies and gentlemen. This is our indicator now. Boom and crash here. We have a different settings now because of the size which we are currently using. That's why we are seeing such big boxes. So if it does this, we just simply have to come back into our indicator, into our Renko chart, and resize the value. So I'm going to remove them and go down to 1000, and we're going to change it. Now you see we changed it down to 1000 and it becomes something reasonable, something which we can actually visualize, something which we can actually work on. So this is basically Renko chart live, ladies and gentlemen. The link is in the description where you can actually get it, and happy trading. Cheers.